Where's Rick? We're here. Oh, hey, buddy. How's it going?
How's it going? Yeah.
Hey.
Right.
Hi.
So, everybody, this is Rick and Dave,
I'm Rick.
and I'm going to check this out.
Hey, Rick.
Say something.
How do I look?
Ugly.
Ugh. Sure wish Rick were here.
Well, hello, Dave.
Oh, hey, Rick. How's it going?
Pretty good, pretty good.
What brings you to Bratislava?
Oh, the Polyglot Conference 2019.
Except it's a gathering.
Oh, yeah, well, whatever.
Yeah, Polyglot gathering. Cannot bring him anywhere.
Right. Well, got to say, we've been in Bratislava for well over a week now, and I am exhausted, completely shattered from all of the meet and greets and socializing and studies and talks and all the stuff we did. But it's been a great time. We're both flying back out tomorrow, so we thought we'd take the chance to tell you a little bit about the gathering.
Yeah, no, it was great. It was the most attended gathering to date, with I believe 654 people who actually showed up.
Yeah, 730 something that signed up, but obviously some didn't make it.
Yeah, but it was overwhelming. A lot of people, met some new people, saw some familiar faces, went to a lot of good talks, and did a lot of socializing. So that's always a bonus. And well, let's talk about this gathering before the next gathering. So, what, Rick, if that is your real name, what was your favorite talk of all of them?
I have to say, I think my favorite talk was a talk by a fellow Stefano, who did Italian gestures. So like, andiamo, let's go, and I don't care, and all that sort of stuff. Eat something, it was really brilliant and very, very funny. So when it comes out on YouTube, it was recorded. Make sure you watch that. It was absolutely hilarious, brilliant talk. But that was absolutely my favorite one. Okay. I know you did one, but
yeah, but I'm never going to be on your favorite list.
Yeah, you're never going to top that guy anyway.
No one will at this point.
No one will.
Yeah. Well, as much as I enjoyed Rick's talk on what he learned after signing up for 500 plus language exchanges, I did enjoy that very much. But it was not my favorite. My favorite was probably the one by Brian Liu. He talked about indigenous languages, because that is what is close to my heart, and that is similar to what I spoke about. And in fact, I spoke right after his talk, and there was a bit more overlap than I was expecting, so that made it a little challenging to keep things fresh, but also it gave me something to refer back to. So, Brian Liu, we love you. You did a great job. You also did a great job about English with Nat Dinham from UTalk. They were there. They represented. But I think Brian Liu's indigenous language talk was most to my liking.
Yeah, yours was good. I sat there through that. And the reason I say sat there was because the benches in the auditorium are made of oak, and they are so hard. So after 2 hours solid, I was ready to get up and walk around, I tell you.
He's a trooper, though. He's a trooper. So he stuck around for most or all of it. Yeah. So, and he stayed awake through most of it too. That was a record.
Which was a struggle, like yesterday, because it was so warm in Bratislava. First bit it was raining, but the last bit it got really warm. So a lot of the auditoriums were really, really warm, and so obviously after lunch you get a bit dozy.
Yeah. and then after that you go back into the warm rooms with many people giving off body heat. So no, it was a great time. There were some good talks I was really happy to attend, and I got a friend to come out and check out the gathering, and she enjoyed it. And next year I think she will present. And
so new people coming all the time. I mean, we were saying earlier that there was a lot of people that we had met previously, so old hands at this sort of thing, and a lot of new people. I mean, just an amazing amount of new people. Yeah. But I didn't really meet a lot of them, oddly enough. Mostly because socially in the circle we were all going out with all the old friends. So I think next year I'm going to make a point to meet a lot of the new people. Although, I have to say, many people came up to me and congratulated me on the talk and wanted to speak to me about language exchanges. So I met a lot of people there, a lot of people that wanted to get more information about that. So it was all good fun, and I met new people, but not as many as I would like to have met.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Yeah. I met a good chunk of people. Some people were, it was just very like, hello, love your talk, or I'm into indigenous languages. How can I help the cause? Someone came up and said my talk was quite funny, and now he's going to send me some movies in Telugu, which is a language spoken in India. Someone wanted their picture taken with me, and I was afraid to ask why, because I was afraid that
was the police line.
That was the other time, but this time was someone who had seen me before and wanted to take my picture, and I was afraid that if I asked her where she saw me from, she was going to name someone else's website, and that I was going to be discovered as a fraud. So, but met some people, met people through people, met some people through Lydia Makova, who is the former organizer, and went to some talks of those people, and yeah, met a good crowd. Hopefully, some people that I will stay in touch with in the future. Definitely, a bunch of Facebook connections, which then will open the door to other things, and possibly some career connections with indigenous languages, endangered languages, and all of that.
So I must say, there were a fair few amount of talks that I missed, either by scheduling conflicts or just couldn't attend for whatever reason. But self-inflicted injuries. Anyway, so I'm looking forward to that getting out on YouTube, so I can catch up on all the talks that I missed. Typically, they're about 6 months before those appear.
No, I think 2 to 3. I think last year was quicker than the year before.
Yeah.
And I think it may have been 6 weeks.
Yeah. This year they did some live streaming of some of it, which I hadn't seen because I was there, so I wasn't watching the stream. But hopefully some of you did. That would be really good. Nice to know your thoughts in the comments if you've seen those live streamings. And so when our talks come out, it'd be good to get some comments from viewers. Any suggestions for future talks for Dave would be great. This I'm not intending to do anymore.
Which is a shame, because actually, in all honesty, Rick is very engaging as a talker and a speaker, and he had a workshop last year about secret missions where he got the audience interacting, and it was really a lot of fun. It was very silly, but also very productive. And the talk this year was also, I found it very easy to listen to, and I'd seen his slides before, but it was still fun to hear you talk about it and kind of not read from a script, and instead just actually kind of discuss it from.
Yeah, a bit of an issue. I couldn't get to the presentation notes, so I had to do it all from memory, and my memory was shot. So there you go. But yeah, it's been a great gathering. We stayed with friends in a flat here. In Hotel Galleria. If you come to Bratislava, you should try and stay in this. It's a sort of a 60s
kind of like arty, like a
house.
Co-op.
It's really, the rooms are wonky and the tiling looks like vortexes and there's paint. But it's really good. I'll do a walk around the hotel, and hopefully I'll tag that onto the end of the video here. So keep tuned to the end, and I'll try and get some video footage of the actual hotel for you, or at least a couple pictures anyway. Yeah. But yeah, it's been great fun. We've stayed at a different section of the city this time, up in the north near the main train station, which we haven't been before. So it's all been good. And they announced, which you probably already know if you're watching this, because they've already announced it, that the new, the next one will be in Poland. So it went from Germany to Slovakia, and now it's going to Poland. So we've bought Polish books in preparation, so to try and learn some Polish before we get there, and to not look quite so touristy as we normally do, or at least as I normally do.
Oh yeah, well, I'm not far behind, so.
So it was a bit like a drug deal. We were buying Assamil books from the back of the van of the Assamil fella's car, so that was a bit of drama.
Merci Philippe.
Thank you, Philippe.
Yeah.
Merci beaucoup. Very good. So yeah, Asmil, a major sponsor of the gathering, as they do and have done from the beginning. Great to see those guys again every year. They do some amazing talks every year. So yeah, if you're planning to come next year, definitely go see Philippe or Daniel if they're doing a talk on their languages, and ask them, get yourself some Asmil books. They're great.
Yeah, they're good. And they're discounted.
Yeah, you get a massive discount as well, which is a bonus.
Yeah,
Bit of a bonus.
yeah. When you bought the complete set, the book and software set for.
Yeah, I got. Price. Well, it was a bit of a snafu. I bought Polish with ease in Italian. So I'm going to learn Polish through Italian, but the CD software that I bought is in German.
Okay, yeah, it's a little flash drive, but
which would be a bit of a problem for me because I don't know any German other than ein, zwei, bitte.
Well, that's pretty good. That's pretty much all you need. But you can call me if you have any questions.
So really excited, pumped up for next year's gathering. The venue is going to be a bit different. Looks like it'll go back to this type of venue they had in Berlin, which was a sort of a big hostel hotel where all of the gathering talks and things are held in the hotel where you stay. So it's much easier if you want to take a break between talks, or there's a talk you don't want to see, there's a slot you have empty, you can go to your room and rest a bit and things, or you can meet up. So it's much better. I mean, Berlin was always easier socially to meet up with people than having everybody scattered about the whole of the capital city of Bratislava. But we still manage it. It'll just be easier in Poland.
I think so. Yeah. I mean, we were able to stay at the university all day, and for the talks and the meals and everything. But we had to carry everything. And sometimes when you get a couple books, it can weigh you down a bit. But
books.
Yeah. But I'm looking forward to it being where everything is on premises. So and I've only been to Poland once for about 24 hours, and so I'm looking forward to going. And it's near Warsaw, so never been there, dying to go. And maybe check out some other parts of Poland as well. So, so we're excited. We're learning Polish, and they have the dates already picked out. So we're going to start making plans ASAP. I'm looking for a job, and my location next year will be undetermined. So we will see if I can make it. But I really hope to, and see a bunch of familiar faces, and hopefully, I don't know about this new place, but I would suspect that we are probably going to get more people registered than this year, and hopefully the place will accommodate that. And I hope it doesn't go the other way. I hope that people say, oh well, I can't make it to Poland, or a lot of people say, oh, I'm not going to go this year, and then suddenly have it drop down to 12 people. So
no, I don't see that. But the organizers did say that they had managed to get just not only the hotel where the venue is, but also a couple local hotels for deals for people, polyglots, to stay in the local area. So it should be okay. I don't think anybody will have a problem with accommodation. There's a regular train from Warsaw, so I don't think anybody will really have a major issue getting there. But anyway, yeah, looking forward to it. Looking forward to seeing all of you there. Well, I think that we're pretty much covered it. We're got to pack up, clean up the mess in the hotel room here, and head off to Vienna tomorrow for flights out. So thank you everybody for watching.
All right, thank you.
All right,
see you next year.
Au revoir. Bro. Say something.
How do I look?
Ugly.
Yeah.